YouTube, what's going on? If you're new here, my name's Roger. I own a company called QBO Tactical where we make holsters and gear and also film content for this channel. In today's video, we are revisiting one of our essential pieces of gear every time we go to the range. Of course, I'm talking about our ear protection of choice, however, with an update. Let's take a look at the new Axil GS Extreme 2.0 in-ear hearing protection. So as always, I like to tell you guys how I go about getting these products in for a review. I actually purchased my first pair of in-ear hearing protection from Axil about 3 years ago after I was recommended them by a friend. I used them for about a year in my videos, and then Axil reached out to me directly asking if I would like to come on board with their ambassador program. This only made sense to me as I purchased the product, recommended it to everyone, and now they could get paid for doing that here on the channel. So yes, as we are always transparent in the things that we do here on the channel, I wanted you all to know that if you use the link down below to purchase these new GS Extreme 2.0s in-ear hearing protection, we do get a percentage of all sales. We also appreciate any of you who purchase this hearing protection, as that money does help cover the expenses for these videos that we produce weekly. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into the specs of these new GS Extreme 2.0s. I'm sure most of you have seen our initial review on the first version of the GS Extremes. The new 2.0s are stated to have 2 times better audio quality, 2 times the speed in reducing loud noises, and 2 times the battery life, something I know a lot of people complained about with the previous version. Now, when you get your GS Extreme 2.0s in the mail, they will come in their custom packaging with a padded shell carrying case for the unit itself. Additionally, there will be extra baggies that contain extra foam tips and charging cables. Now, one thing to mention here, the new unit is shipping with larger ear inserts. I personally like the smaller ones, however, our buddy John noticed that for his ear canal, he needed the larger inserts. He has found that these new larger foam inserts do the trick for him with no problems. Something else I wanted to note here, if you watched our first video, then you might remember me talking about how for a while I was using the incorrect earbuds. The unit comes with smaller clear earbuds, however, those are for using the GS Extremes while doing like other activities, going for a run or working out in the gym. The unit is Bluetooth compatible and allows for you to listen to music while working out. That's what these silicone earbuds are for. They're not going to provide you the maximum hearing protection while out on the range, so definitely don't use those when you're out there. When you do get the unit in the mail, make sure that you understand that the silicone tips are going to only give you a 19 decibel reduction in sound, while the foam tips will give you a 29 decibel noise reduction rating. Next up, let's talk about the battery life. With this new larger built-in battery, you are going to get 25 hours of hearing enhancement, 8 hours of Bluetooth audio, and 7 hours of combined use. Additionally, the unit will fully charge in 2 hours. This is a big upgrade from the previous version, as I know many people complained about the battery life. I myself never experienced that issue, however, I only use the units when I'm going out to the range every week. It took about 3 range sessions before my unit would die. However, I found that just charging them on the way to the range and then on the way home in my truck has been more than sufficient for all the videos that we've been producing. Now, while this unit does provide awesome hearing protection by effectively and quickly blocking all sound over 85 decibels, it also allows you to hear up to 6 times the normal hearing in full surround sound. So you kind of get like a little superpower with these new units. Lastly, it uses Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity, so if you're somebody who always has earbuds with them, this unit definitely is something you might want to consider, as these can be used on the range and in your daily life for listening to music or taking phone calls. Now, in our last video comparing our Nighthawk TRS comp to our Staccato XC, I utilized these for the first time on the range. I did find myself sticking to the smaller foam tips as they are better fit for my ear, as said previously. I honestly have always liked Axil's in-ear hearing protection, and I'm happy to see the improvements with the new model. When I use over-the-ear hearing protection in conjunction with sunglasses or eye protection, I tend to give myself a headache since I have such a large head. The pressure from the hearing protection clamping down on my sunglasses into my head is just very uncomfortable. That is why I began to search for in-ear hearing protection, which led me to the Axil GS Extremes that I used in my previous video. I'm glad to see that with the new 2.0 version, they kept the malleable wiring that allows you to curl these around your earlobes. This ensures that they stay on while on the range or in your daily life. That was always my concern with switching over to in-ear hearing protection. However, I have not had any issues whatsoever with the Axil GS Extremes. Now let's go over a few questions I know some of you are going to have down below in the comments. Guys, when you purchase these Axil GS Extreme 2.0s, they come with 3 different guarantees from Axil. The first is a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. If you purchase these and you end up not liking them, reach out to Axil within 30 days and they will send you a full refund. Additionally, if you end up using these past that 30-day mark and then you find yourself not liking them, they're going to allow you to exchange these earbuds for any product they offer on their website up to 1 year. Lastly, if you happen to damage these somehow, they will offer you a one-time free replacement within 3 years of your purchase. I do think that it's pretty awesome that a company would offer these types of guarantees with their product. Axil has been in the hearing enhancement game for decades, and it shows. They are a family business with over 50 years of experience in design, manufacturing, and retail. I've been using their product for the last 3 years without any issues, and they work really well for me. I appreciate all of you checking out this video. I do get a lot of questions about the gear that we use on this channel, so I figured I would make a dedicated video going over these. For the last 3 years, these have been my go-to in regards to in-ear hearing protection. They are very minimal in my range bag as they don't take up much space. They allow you to get a solid cheek weld when shooting rifle, especially in the prone position, and they provide excellent protection for your hearing. Now, I know you all want to know about the price. I personally think the price point is fairly reasonable. These retail for $200. However, if you use the link down below in the description of this video, you can save 25% and get them for only 150 bucks. Additionally, if you buy 2 units, you're going to save 40% off, making each unit only $120. So if you have a group of shooting buddies that you always go out to the range with, now's the time to hit them up and pick a few of these up at a really good price. Guys, that's going to wrap up our quick little video on the new Axil GS Extreme 2.0s. Thank you to Axil for bringing us on board with their ambassador program. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who has supported by ordering a pair in the past. We greatly appreciate that. And to all of you that order a new pair of the 2.0s, I think you'll be really happy with them on the range especially. And again, we appreciate your support. We hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up down below, as that does help out the channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing because we post new videos every week. If you want to further support our content, please check out that Patreon link down below. Our Patreon supporters are a huge reason why we keep making these videos for you guys all to watch. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.